Was it hard working retail with my Tourette's and my tics? And how did customers react to my tics? For those of you guys new here, hi, I got rice. My name is Carly, and I have Tourette syndrome, and Tourette's is a neurological disorder which causes me to make involuntary movements and sounds known as tics. In a recent video I made, I talked about how I worked at a retail job for about 9 years, and how I picked up tics working in that retail job. But this questioner wants to know how my experience was working in retail as someone with Tourette's. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I got rice in a bag. It was really, really difficult. It was challenging. It was depressing. It was stressful. There were so many negative attributes to it because of the stigma that is perpetuated by Tourette syndrome. But to answer your question, when I was working retail, I worked at a bookstore, and for the majority of my shift, I would suppress. So I would be hiding my tics. I got rice. I would be redirecting my tics into subtle movements or sounds. I would be trying my best to act as normal as possible. The bookstore I worked at was fairly large, and there were a lot of aisles to go through. So when I was working, like serving customers walking around the store, it was very, very easy for me to suppress because I could hide in different aisles and just let out a few tics here and there. But when I was working, I have a tooth. But when I was working on the cash register, that was a lot harder to hide. I remember vividly there was this one time where my eye tics got really bad. I got rice where I was serving a customer and my eyes just literally locked shut, and I had to navigate my way around the cash register while I had my eyes closed. It didn't work, so I had to page for a coworker to be like, please come help, I'm stuck. So customers the odd time would notice my tics. I never really had any negative experiences with them because for the most part I hid my major tics. My coworkers and my managers did know about my Tourette's, and there were some tricky, iffy situations with them. But for the most part, it was hard working with Tourette's, and I tried my best. But for the most part, I suppressed, and I would not practice this if you have Tourette's. I would definitely not suppress if you can. I'm kind of a hypocrite in the way that I suppress when I say I shouldn't, so yeah.